Imagine traveling around and coming across Costa Rica and viewing natural beauty, adventure, and culinary scene. I will tell you about Costa Rica and its unique culture and customs. I first knew a bit about Costa Rica when I first watched Suicide Squad. It became my favorite movie. Some of the scenery was so beautiful I did some research, and some of the parts were filmed on Costa Rica land. The natural beauty caught my attention a lot. First, I'll tell you about the overview of Costa Rica's cultural aspects. Then, I'll tell you about their unique communicative behaviors. Lastly, I'll tell you about a current event going on in the area. Let me begin. There's many cultural factors that creates Costa Rica the way we know it today and view it. When it comes to the cultural factors, according to the 2024 Cultural Grounds Online World Edition entry on Costa Rica, in the section The People and Lifestyle, the majority of the population is Christian. The majority of the Costa Ricans claim membership in the Roman Catholic Church. According to the Constitution, Roman Catholic is the state religion, but the Constitution also protects freedom of religion. The Catholic Church continues to be very influential and plays an important role in society, as well as a growing number of former Catholics are joining other Christian churches. Costa Ricans value family, tradition, and dynamics are changing as the country modernizes. The time that family members spend together has decreased while individual activities and working has increased. An average of 1 to 2 children in each family, though rural families are a bit larger. Rural extended families are more close-knit as they spend more time together. For urban families, it is found difficult to find the same time. Families typically only gather on Sundays. Young boys from 6 to 7 start working with their fathers outside their home, a bit of construction and or helping pick coffee. At the same time, girls around that age are taught to clean their own rooms and do dishes, basically the in-house work. Grandmothers usually take care of their grandchildren and raise them. Most common as well that children live with their parents until they graduate or get married. Adult children are also expected to care for their elderly parents. Recently, there has been a few numbers of men doing more housework and women go into the workforce now too. Now that I've told you about the cultural overview of Costa Rica, let me move on to their unique communicative behaviors. Costa Rica has a distinctive style of communication with each other. According to the Gert Hofstens and Michael Minko's research on the page, What About Costa Rica? Last updated 2023, Costa Rica is 15% of the individualistic aspect, while the U.S. is 60%. This aspect makes Costa Rica have a collectivistic society, while the U.S. has an individualistic society. In the collectivistic aspect of Costa Rica, their common practice of helping someone out of a difficult situation should never be forgotten, and that builds trust. When it comes to interacting with difficult situations, there is an 86% of uncertain avoidance present in the country, while in the U.S. is 40% less than Costa Rica. Society deals with the mindset that the future just happens. Structure and rules are important to embrace different approaches. I've told you about the Costa Rica cultural overview and their communicative behaviors. Let me talk about the current event taking place in the country. According to the article, Costa Rica introduced its first sustainable fertilizer from agricultural waste by Tico Times on November 19, 2024. The new groundbreaking route of developing the first fertilizer from agricultural waste. It is a natural controlled release process which eliminates plastic coatings that are usually in the traditional fertilizers. Even in Costa Rica's tropical conditions, the fertilizer is efficient nutrient absorption, unlike organic fertilizers that have low nutrient content. In addition to being better than traditional fertilizers, the agriculture has a sustainable future. The innovative fertilizer aligns with the sustainability goals of reducing on imports. Farmers as well now have local and reliable options to support the environment. With that said, let me conclude. First, I told you about the Costa Rica cultural overview, then I told you about their unique communicative behaviors. Lastly, I told you about the current event taking place in the country. Costa Rica is a country that has a distinctive culture with their own customs, but those details are what creates the country and their natural beauty.